All right, this function is using log equations again. There's two ln's on the left. Okay, so what would we need to do with the ln's on the left? Divide them. Why are we dividing? Very good. You got that minus sign right there. Okay, so we are going to use division. Okay, so we have ln, and what are we dividing? The 8 and this x minus 8. Which one of them goes on the bottom? The x minus 8, the one with the minus sign. So this one right here, because it has the minus, this whole thing goes on the bottom. Okay, so we've got ln of 8 divided by x minus 8, and that equals what? 4. Okay, now why does this one look a little bit harder than the last one we did? Good, there's no ln with the 4. We can't cancel them out. So I still want to get rid of the ln. How do I cancel out the ln? You're going to change it to what? What'd you just say? The e. You're going to change that to an e.
Oh, you're recording.
Yes, darling, I'm recording. So we have e, and then we're going to switch them. Very good. So these two switch places. We get e to the 4th equals 8 over x minus 8. Okay. All right, what would you do next? If we've got e to the 4th, what are you going to do to figure out e to the 4th? Use the calculator. So when you get that, I want to say it's 54. Good. 54 point what? 60. 54.60 equals 8 over x minus 8. Okay, what do we have to do to simplify this one? We don't want to divide by 8 because we still got something in its way. Good. You want to get rid of all the fraction parts, right? So we want to multiply by x minus 8 to both sides. Okay, that one cancels, that one cancels. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky here because if you'll notice, I got this, but it's times x and negative 8. So if you've got one thing times two things, what do you have to do? Distribute. Very good. So this is going to go to the x and to the negative 8. Okay, so we've got 54 point what? 60x. And what's negative 8 times 54.6? Negative, say it again. Negative 436.79. And it equals what's left over? 8. Okay, so let me rewrite that up here. So we got 54.60x minus 436.79, and it equals 8. So now, if you'll notice, there's only one x here, right? Okay, so you got this x right here. What do you need to do to be able to get x by itself? Add. Very good. What are you adding? Add the 436.79, okay, to both sides. Those will cancel. You're left with 54.60x equals, say it a little bit slower, 444.19. Okay. All right. Is that a 19 or is that that's a 7-9? 7-9. There you go. All right. Last step to get x by itself. Divide by the 54.60. And what do we get? X equals 8.15. Okay. Do I need to check that answer? Yes. Where do I need to check it at? The x spot. Because why? It starts with an ln. So I'm plugging it in right here. What's that? 8.15 minus 8. Yes. So do you see that 8.15 is just a little bit bigger? So you end up with just 0.15. Okay, so that answer does work.